What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Clint Newkirk from Boone's Rock Outfitters. Today I'm pouring some epic bait molds. Boom. Epic backups. So what we're looking at is something a little like this. And you can see it's a two body part. There's a pour through. So you pour first this clear color I did, and then you take the rods out, you shoot through your second color, which would, and this one would be pink. Today I'm going for some Fire Tiger look. The reason why, tomorrow morning I will be going with Seth from Can You Dig It? Check out that channel. And we'll be doing some trout fishing here in Southern Ohio. They released the stalkers in all the Southern Ohio lakes and stuff. So I'm going to try to make some stuff today that I've never used. I don't know if Seth's ever used anything like this, but I'm going with the traditional colors that the stock trout seem to like, which is a lot of like Fire Tiger, pinks, natural shad color. So I'm going to do a few different colors. My natural shad is pretty much like this pearl white. I may throw some color through it, but more than likely I'm just going to go solid. The pink that I make will be pink with some flake. I call it, in a post previously, I think I called it Patriot Pink, Uniform Pink, whatever you want to call it. It's a bubblegum pink, let's be real, with some flake through it. And it's a really red, white, and blue flake. It comes out really nice. A really interesting color, so I think that will work well. Actually, this pink here is that, but I don't think I can get it close enough focus that you can see the flake in it. So anyhow, we'll try to make that too. And first I'm starting out with these bodies. So this is a quarter shot bait. As you can see, it has these rods that go through, so that way you don't shoot back into the tail, and you just shoot the bodies. They'll come out again like this. Here's the green, I've already done some. And then I'll go back in, I'll make a chartreuse up, and we'll shoot through that. Clamping my molds together again with these clamps from Harbor Freight. I believe my dad got them for free. I got them for free from my dad, and they work awesome. I need to quit saying that, because if you watched my last video, thank you, and you know where I got my clamps at, but we're still new. So welcome new people. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed or watched the last video. This sweet hoodie here, you can see the back of it, comes from my friends at the Bearded Pup Beard Oils. Guys, they got all your needs: beard oils, deodorants, like beard wash, I mean pine tar soaps, everything you could possibly want. You need to check out thebeardedpup.com and get it there. I'm not sure this is going to be warm enough. I have the window open in the dining room here for ventilation, and it has cooled down drastically here compared to the past few days. We're talking, it's been 60, 70 degrees. Today's probably in the 40s. They're calling for snow sometime tomorrow. Hopefully while we're not in the lake, but yeah, the trout do like it cold, so let's hope that plays in the favor. So we'll put this back in for another 30 seconds. And hopefully by then it'll be ready to shoot. I am, the color I'm mixing up is, yep, Watermelon by Soft Plastics, or Bait Plastics, sorry. And I'm mixing up watermelon, and then I'm using their black medium flake, same company. And the plastic I used is the Bait Plastics 242 medium. Some of you guys may eat me alive because Epic Bait Molds says to run a soft in it. I like the soft in it. I'm going with something a little more durable, and I like, it's a little bit of different action on the tail, and I kind of like the medium a little bit better myself. I think especially for the cold water, It's a little slower action, not so frantic. Now when it warms up, yeah, soft will probably be the way to go. Let's give this a mix, check the temperature. Ooh, got a lot of skin peeling off here. Hopefully that'll melt in there good. Always sucks whenever you go to shoot this and you got that skin and it goes up in your gun. Let's check the temperature. 364. Should be awesome. This will suck up a ton of plastic and only take up a little bit. I only mixed up a half a cup of plastic because this is just for me and tomorrow mainly, and I won't need that much. But you'll see this. I mean, there, that's done. I'm gonna have some squirt on the top here, I'm sure. Boom. You can see how cool it's actually getting in here because 360 degrees just set up on my mold. Top that back off a little bit. We'll see how these ones turn out. So the next color we'll do is chartreuse. I'm probably going to pour 3 of these and I'll shoot chartreuse. So drinking Diet Ski today. For those who don't know. Glorious. Glorious. Thank you. Let's go with this here. Look at those. Came out nice. There we go. Actually came out better than I thought. I figured I'd have an issue because once that cooled on top, I figured I didn't have enough inside the mold. But yep, came out great. You'll see a little cool denting in them, and I don't know why that is. I'm guessing it's right on the seal of this. If I would put these on a hot plate, as soon as I pour them and then pull them slower, probably wouldn't have that cool denting, but they're for me. I'm trying to be fast, so I'm not really worried about that. Now, if I was in the business of selling these, I would probably be a little more careful with such thing. I don't sell. I just make things for myself, and if some friends want some stuff, I'll hook them up. There's no product to sell here. Not now. Maybe in the future, but I highly doubt it. I feel like there's guys who are way better at this who sell stuff. And I don't think I'd be that competitive. Maybe I'm my biggest critic because a lot of people like the stuff I've been doing, but I don't think that I'm quite on that level. I'm no Nick Rumble. I'm no Fish Daddy. Fish Daddy is actually really new to pouring, like started in December, and that dude kills it. Dayton Bait Company's awesome. Unicorn Bait Company's awesome. Those guys all have it together. They do some crazy stuff, and I enjoy following them. And if I ever got to that level of pouring, I would maybe be interested in selling my stuff. But as of right now, I just want to pour it and use it and enjoy it and see what works. And see if I can come up with something that gives me, my family, or my friends an advantage on the water. I do have a few friends who are like bass tournament fishermen. Maybe something I get into one day, but not right now. I'm fighting that thing. There's no reason to fight it. Let's go ahead and mix up a chartreuse color and get that poured. You want to? So this time we're going to throw this in there. No rods. And what I'm going to do is fill these slots with the bodies, and then we'll shoot the chartreuse in them whenever I get it mixed up. So let's go ahead and do this. You can see what you've got to do is just kind of stick them in the slot. And I always check them, go over them as I pick them off here. And if the ends are closed up on them, that happens. You're working with hot plastic. So yeah, there's a few of them that they're closed. I'll go back through with the rod and poke them free. So that way we can shoot through them without an issue. Usually I have one. I usually have one that I miss out of the 12. See, they came off there. I'll have the one that I miss out of the 12, and I will have one that doesn't turn out, I guess I should say. So there's the bodies through. We're back in. We're going to mold these, or clamp these back together here in the mold. Mix up the chartreuse, get a chartreuse shot. And I'll show that to you. Let's do the chartreuse on camera if possible. So, 242, ultra clear, low odor. I've already stirred it up pretty well, so I'm going to go with another half a cup. And you don't have to, but I like to give it a little wipe down there out of the spout because this sits on my dining room table while I'm sitting here making this and not using it. Pop this in the microwave for 2 minutes. While I'm doing that, I've got this here chartreuse by Hit Plastics. I won't say soft plastics every time. It even says mix well before using, so we'll do that. Give it a good mix. Get off the caps, I don't have it all in my hands. The chartreuse color, I love the chartreuse color. So far it's been awesome. I haven't tried any other companies. I don't like these caps. That's one reason I will go check out some other companies, because these caps right here leak when you're mixing. So if you buy this brand, beware of the cap. I guess I've got 30 seconds. I'll tell you, I'm putting in some rainbow orange, some holographic copper, and some red fine flake. This all came out of a little kit I got from Amazon. I haven't had much problem with it. I have found that, there for a while I didn't think it burned, but I have found that if you get high up in the 375 or above, it does turn white. So I'm guessing that is a sign of it burning, melting a little bit. It's pretty clear there, so I'll tell you what temperature this is. I'm going to mix my color. Yeah, that's almost 400 degrees, so that's pretty hot. I'm going to throw some color in here, a little bit of a couple of squirts of chartreuse. I like to try to clean this cap off just because I don't like it getting all over the place. Looks like it needs a little bit more. The color's not quite there. We will see. The color in the cup is awesome. By the way, there's no method to my madness. I think I've stated that in the last video. I just pour to what I think looks good when it comes to flake. A lot of guys measure, not I. I just do what I want in there. And once I start getting it mixed up, I'll see what I think of the color and see what I think it needs more of. Maybe a little bit more chartreuse in there. But the color's looking, the flake's looking really good in there. So that's a plus. Kind of wild, a lot of red, orange, obviously. Let's pour some of this out here and see how it looks. By the way, for you who don't know, flake, glitter, whatever you want to call it, is, as they say, the herpes of the craft world. You'll never get rid of it. It will be forever in this room. It is now part of my dining room. You can never clean it up fully. It will always be there to remind you. Here's the color we came up with here. That is pretty sweet. That to me looks like, I don't know if it's going to work, but it's going to make a really cool tail effect, I think. Should be lots of bright colors hitting them square in the face. Hopefully, so much I want to bite it, and I have a great day fishing tomorrow, because it's not going to be enjoyable weather, I can tell you that. Put that back in for 15 seconds. We'll draw it, shoot it, and we'll see the outcome of this color. Oh yeah. Temperature's great. 353 degrees. Shout out to some of my guys from work. Oil pressure right on. So I'll take it out of there, purge it a little bit. And this is even less of a pour because you're only pouring those small little tails. You're not putting much plastic in there at all. Just shooting a little tiny hole through that body, so it doesn't take much at all. We'll give this about 45 seconds to a minute. This mold is one of my favorites to shoot. I don't know if I've said that, but it is. You can shoot like, man, if you sit down in the evening with a cold beverage, whatever you like to drink, and with the intent of pouring a high number of baits, and single color, my goodness, you could fly through these. You could shoot 100 of them, and really, I mean, I'm not going to say an hour. That's probably far-fetched, but I'm going to say you could probably make, yeah, maybe close to 100 in an hour's time. Since you're pouring 12 at a time, I'll give it that, yeah. I mean, you're talking like 30 seconds to reheat and 30 seconds to cool. So at a nice leisurely pace, yeah, you could probably get 100 to 120 of these in an hour. And that's a bunch. Single color wise, double color wise, cut that in half, maybe a little less, depending on how efficient you want to be. And here is my Fire Tiger Epic backup. Oh, it's still a little warm, so we're gonna let these set. But I think that's a pretty nifty look. I should have probably done some, maybe a little more orange in the tail. Get that fire tiger look, but I think the flake is just enough to kind of maybe make that work. I do like the chartreuse on there, so heat it back up. I think everything else is cleared off. Just leave us a little power right here somewhere. Diet ski, that's what you need. It's my go juice. I don't drink coffee. I drink diet ski, beer, water, a little bit of water. Can't have too much water in your alcohol system. 338 should shoot great. Yes, I know. That was a horrible rhyme. That was not intended. I'm sorry about that. Doesn't take much plastic, like I said, for these tails. Hopefully these turn out. That was a much cleaner pour, by the way. I don't know why I don't get that clean of a pour every time. I should. Sometimes I make a mess with these and I overshoot them. Break these down. Now I have to clear out the cup and start with pink. Yeah, that's extremely hot. That's still not cooled off all the way. Those came out. This turned out. We'll say that. So I think they're going to be a winning combination there for the my fire curl look. Yeah, I enjoyed that. I actually like those a lot. So this next one I'm going to do, I am not going to put the core rods in because we're shooting straight color. That's going to be the pink. So again, we're using the 242 5/8 plastics, and we'll pour probably a half a cup of this as well. It's already been mixed. So half a cup. 2 minutes in the microwave. And what we'll be using color-wise, mixing up here is the Dental Plastics Neon Pink, Neo Pink, I guess it's called. That's going to be my main color. And then I'm throwing in some fluorescent blue, holographic silver, and just red fine flake. I'll probably shoot 2 rounds of this too. Give me 2 dozen of each color today for tomorrow morning, so I think that'll be plenty. I think I'm going to take maybe 6 of each color and throw them in some scent and see if that gives a little push as well. Maybe they'll like a little scent. All right, 2 minutes. Again, this will be probably close to 300 or 400 degrees, over 400, so we'll stir it up and get that to come down under 400. See where that's at now. Right at 400. Do a little more stirring here, but it's clear. So it's not going to affect the color too bad. give her a couple little sports there. This color here, it may have done too much. This color is pretty red, and I like, oh yeah, it's gonna be good. I really enjoy these dead on plastic scents. If only their chartreuse was as, I don't know. I guess I need to get their chartreuse. I shouldn't compare it. I haven't had it yet, but it needs to be pretty amazing to beat the Bait Plastic chartreuse, in my opinion. A little red, a little fluorescent blue, a little holographic silver here. Give them a blend, see what I need. There's no method to my madness, I'm telling you. I say that, I know. There's really not. I just kind of throw it in there and see what works for me. I can tell you right now, that's going to be great. And if the temperature's still up there, yeah, that's shootable. It's at 330, so we'll go ahead and shoot our first round of this. It's going to take a little bit more than the pour through because we're shooting with the tails. All one solid color, but it's still, they're not super thirsty. You'll still get plenty, all half a cup. For those who don't know about this bait, this is the Epic Backup by Marlin Baits. Sorry, Epic Bait Molds. It was a collab with Marlin Baits. I love it. I put it on a jig head, and I like it. I use it instead of where I would normally use a grub. I don't know. Personal opinion, personal preference, I guess, but I like it a lot. I do have some twisted tail grubs I use, but this seems to be my fave. So I'll give you a little quick glimpse of the color I made. It would focus. Anyhow, you can see a lot of that flake in there. The blue didn't come out as much as I wanted it to, but it'll be fine. The holographic kind of makes up for it a little bit. Let's look at these things. Oh, those right there should be fire tomorrow as well. That screams, they're not quite bubblegum pink. Bubblegum pink, I guess, is a little more white. They're neon for sure. But I think they'll do great. If Trout will hit power bait, they should hit those. Mold back together, run another group of them. These ones, since they are just a single color pour, you could throw in a bowl of water and let them set up. 242, that's going to shoot. Draw it, purge it, straight to the mold. So guys, if you like what you're seeing today, smash the thumbs up, the like, whatever it is on YouTube. Leave a comment below, subscribe. Thanks to everyone who did that on my previous. We got a few subscribers, had a comment, had 40 some views, which isn't scratching the surface of anything on YouTube, but yeah, I'll take it. I'm glad 42 people watched. I'm glad people like what they saw. I'm glad some of you liked enough that you want to see what else I do. Yeah, give it a follow. Follow me on Instagram, Boone's Rock Outfitters. Also give Seth a follow. If you're on YouTube, it is Can You Dig It? I believe that is the same name on Instagram as well. Especially if you like metal detecting, some history, kind of saving history. It's the thing he does, man. And he does it really well. I enjoy his videos. I like seeing what he finds. I've actually went with him in the past and like searched our grandparents' property, found toys from when we were kids, found toys from when our parents were kids. He found a charm that my grandfather, we believe, my grandfather had bought my grandmother and had her name on it in an alley over by their house. And we're pretty sure it's hers because it was an alley she walked to go visit her sister like almost daily. And it must have fell off a bracelet or a necklace or something. So that was a cool find. And especially after our grandparents passed, it's just a really cool thing to be able to save. So yeah, give this page a follow. And if you live in Southern Ohio area, or heck, he travels. If you live anywhere, 1800s period home, or have property from that, that people that had an old homestead home in that time, and you want to see what's there, get a hold of him. I'm sure he would love to come dig a property, check it out. He does keep what he finds. He may hook you up, especially if it's an old family property. I can't speak for him, but just seeing what's out there. So give him a shout if you have some property you wouldn't mind him coming and digging. There's the second round of pink. Looks just like the first. They came out great. So next I'm going to shoot, I guess my white shag collar. So, I'm sorry, my pearl white's done. It is 354 degrees. It was pre-mixed, so I didn't show you making the color. It's a pearl white that I've had, I use quite a bit. I do not know why that, maybe I poured it enough, I don't know. It didn't feel like it poured very well, so we may have an error. It was either mica powder or snow shine by Dead on Plastics. Not sure which one it was, but I've had it here for a few weeks. I use it a lot for anything I'm doing with white. I like this pearl white color. Excuse me. Here it is finished. So you can see it finished there. It's just a solid white, and it's got a lot of pearlescent shine through it. So it'll catch the eye of something. I think it looks like a natural bait fish color. Probably won't give this a few seconds because it seems like, yeah, after 4 or 5 pours here, this mold is good and warm. Still drinking Diet Ski, just in a better setup. My little koozie out. My brewmate koozie. Oh yeah, this came out. I was worried about them. They came out great. I love these little tails on these things, man. A little paddle tail. Stellar. "30 more seconds in the microwave, and I will pour another group of these. We're down to about 5 seconds in the microwave. So now I'll show you everything I poured today, just a couple of each color, and how they look as a finished product. And hopefully you like it. Like I said, these are my trout baits. So I don't know. I'm sure they'll work for other species, but oh, looky there. See that? That didn't melt, and that was in the bottom of the cup, and now I've got to do all this all over again. So we'll wrap this video up. Let's go show you again what all I did. It's my fire tiger. That is watermelon green, chartreuse. I got some black flake in the green, medium flake, and I've got some fine holographic copper, some fluorescent orange, and some red flake in the tails, the chartreuse. I did some neon pink with some holographic silver, fluorescent blue, and some red. That's why I like to call the unicorn pink or patriot pink. And then I did this pearlescent white color, and it is just straight pure pearlescent white. And I think that'd be good for like a little bait fish color. We'll see tomorrow how they work out. I'll keep everyone informed. Hopefully do a video, some action, catching some fish. Once again, these were the Marlin Baits Epic Bait Molds Epic Backup. And man, they're just a joy to pour.